Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, we are from Group 2 of Basic Grammar in English Department from Islamic University of Darul Uloom Lamongan. Today we will talk about the future tenses. What is the future tenses? The future tenses is a verb tenses used for a future activity of a future state of being. For the first is simple future tense. The simple future tense refers to a time the now and expresses facts or certainty. In this case, there is no adjective.
Affirmative nominal formula for simple future tense. I or we plus shall plus be plus Anna. Anna is adjective, noun, and a verb. They, you, he, she, it plus will plus be and Anna. Examples: she will be at home tomorrow. The shrimp will be fished by them at the dam. Affirmative proper formula: I or we plus shall plus verb 1 plus O. They, you, he, she, it plus will plus verb 1 and object. Examples: I will go to Semarang tomorrow. I shall pour water in the kitchen. And negative nominal formula: I or we plus shall not plus be and Anna. They, you, he, she, it plus will not plus be and Anna. Examples: she will not be at home tomorrow. The shrimp will not be fished by them at the dam. A negative verbal formula: I or we plus shall not plus verb 1 and object. They, you, he, she, it plus will not plus verb 1 and object. Examples: she will not keep certificate in the cupboard. We shall not dig a well tomorrow. An interrogative nominal formula: shall plus I or we plus be plus Anna, and don't forget to add question mark. Will plus they, you, he, she, it plus be and Anna. Examples: will she be at home tomorrow? Will the shrimp be fished? An interrogative verbal formula: shall plus I or we plus verb 1 plus O. Will plus they, you, he, she, it plus verb 1 and object. Examples: shall I pour water in the kitchen? Will you send his book next week?
Time signals, simple future tense, among others are this afternoon, after, when, tonight, till, while, tomorrow, next week, as soon as, if, next Sunday, until, before, and soon.
The simple future is used for 1. To predict a future event. As an example, it will rain tomorrow. Number 2. With I or we. To express spontaneous decisions. As an example, I'll pay for the tickets by credit card. Number 3. To express willingness. As an example, I'll do the washing up. He'll carry your bag for you. Number 4. In the negative form, to express unwillingness. As an example, the baby won't eat his soup. I won't leave until I've seen the manager. Number 5. With I in the interrogative form using shall to make an offer. Shall I open the window? As an example. Number 6. With we in the interrogative form using shall to make a suggestion. Shall we go to the cinema tonight? Number 7. With I in the interrogative form using shall to ask for advice or instructions. As an example, what shall I tell the boss about this money? Number 8. With you to give orders. As an example, You will do exactly as I say. Number 9. If you in the interrogative form to give an invitation. As an example is, will you come to the dance with me? Will you marry me? And the second is future continuous tense. The future continuous tense refers to an unfinished action or event that will be in progress at a time later than now. The future continuous tense is used for quite a few different purposes.
Affirmative nominal formula for future continuous tense. I or we plus shall plus be plus paying plus object and ana. They, you, he, she, it plus will plus be paying plus o and ana. Examples: I will be paying a professional English teacher. Affirmative verb formula: I or we plus shall plus be plus verb 1 plus ing and object. They, you, he, she, it plus will be plus verb 1 ing and object. Examples: my mother will be teaching math at 5 next week. I shall be going out at 6 tomorrow morning. A negative nominal formula: I or we plus shall not plus be paying plus object. They, you, he, she, it plus will not plus be paying an object. Example: I will not be paying a professional English teacher. And negative verbal formula: I or we plus shall not plus be plus verb 1 plus ing an object. They, you, he, she, it plus will not plus be plus verb 1 plus ing an object. Examples: you will not be helping me if you have a chance. We shall not be proposing for a job at 7 o'clock. And for interrogative nominal formula, shall plus I or we plus be paying plus object, and don't forget to add question mark. Will plus they, you, he, she, it plus be plus verb 1 plus ing an object. Examples: will I pay a professional English teacher? And interrogative verbal formula: shall plus I or we plus be plus verb 1 plus ing plus object. Will plus they, you, he, she, it plus be plus verb 1 plus ing and object. Examples: shall I be studying English if you come tonight? Will you be helping me if you have a chance?
Time signals future continuous tense, among others, are at this time next year and at this time tomorrow.
The future continuous is used for. The future continuous can be used to project ourselves into the future. Example number 1 is, this time, next week, I will be sunbathing in Bali. Number 2, by Christmas I will be skiing like a pro. Number 3, just think, next Monday you will be working in your new job. The future continuous can be used for predicting or guessing about future events. Example number 1, he'll be coming to the meeting, I expect. Number 2, I guess you'll be feeling thirsty after walking in the sun. Number 3, you'll be missing the sunshine once you are back in England. In interrogative form, the future continuous can be used to ask politely for information about the future. Example number 1, will you be bringing your friend to the pub tonight? Number 2, will Jim be coming with us? Number 3, will you be going to the party tonight? Number 4, will I be sleeping in this room? The future continuous can be used to refer to continuous events that we expect to happen in the future. Example number 1, I'll be seeing Jim at the conference next week. Number 2, when he is in Australia, he will be staying with friends. Number 3, I'll be eating with Jane this evening, so I can tell her. When combined with still, the future continuous refers to events that are already happening now and that we expect to continue sometime into the future. Example number 1, in an hour, I'll still be ironing my clothes. Number 2, tomorrow he'll still be suffering from his cold. Number 3, Next year, we'll still be wearing the size 6. Number 4. Won't stock prices still be falling in the morning? Number 5. Unfortunately, sea levels will still be rising in 20 years. Future perfect tense. The future perfect tense refers to a completed action in the future. When we use this tense, we are projecting ourselves forward into the future and looking back at an action that will complete it sometime later than now. It is most often used with a time expression.
Affirmative nominal formula for future perfect tense. I or we plus shall plus have been plus Anna. They, you, he, she, it plus will have been plus Anna. Adjective, noun, and a verb. Examples: she will have been at home. The white poor will have been for a year by next week. Affirmative verbal formula: I or we plus shall have plus verb 3 and object. They, you, he, she, it plus will have plus verb 3 and object. Examples: my sister have read 2 novels of Agatha Christie by the end of this week. We shall have arrived at India by Monday. And negative nominal formula: I or we plus shall not plus have been plus Anna. They, you, he, she, it plus will not have been plus Anna. Examples: the white poor will not have been here for a year by next month. Negative verbal formula: I or we plus shall not plus have plus verb 3 and object. They, you, he, she, it plus will not plus have plus verb 3 and object. Example: they will not have arrived at Semarang by this week. An interrogative nominal formula: shall plus I or we plus have been plus Anna, and don't forget to add question mark. Will plus they, you, he, she, it plus have been and Anna. Examples: will she have been at home? Will the white poor have been for a year by next week? And interrogative verbal formula: shall plus we or I plus have plus verb 3 plus object. Will plus they, you, he, she, it plus have plus verb 3 and object. Examples: will they have paid the house by the end of this Sunday? Shall I have left my house for 7 months by the end of next week?
Time signals future perfect tense among others are by Sunday, by the end of this week, and by next month.
The future perfect is used for: first, to talk about an action that will finish before a certain time in the future. As an example, by 8 o'clock, I will have taken off for Japan. The second, to talk about an action that will be completed before another event takes place. As an example, she will have learned Chinese before she moves to China. The third, to express conviction that something happened in the near past. As an example, the guest will have arrived at the hotel by now. And the last one is the future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense, like the future perfect tense. This form is used to project ourselves forward in time and to look back. It refers to events or actions that are currently unfinished but will be finished at some future time. It is most often used with a time expression.
Future perfect continuous tense. Affirmative formula: I or we plus shall plus have been plus verb 1 plus ing and object. They, you, he, she, it plus will have been plus verb 1 ing and object. Examples: by the next year I shall have been teaching at this SMP for 3 years. We will have been composing for a year by the end of this year. A negative formula: future perfect continuous tense: I or we plus shall not plus have been plus verb 1 plus ing and object. They, you, he, she, it plus will not plus have been plus verb 1 ing and object. Examples: I shall not have been staying here for 5 years by the end of the month. It will not have been swimming for 2 days at the end of the month. An interrogative formula: shall plus I or we plus have been plus verb 1 plus ing and object. And don't forget to add question mark. Will plus they, you, he, she, it plus have been plus verb 1 plus ing and object. Examples: will you have been living at the town for 2 years by the end of this year? Shall we have been studying at SMU for 3 years by the year?
Time signals, future perfect continuous tense, among others are the end of blah blah blah, by the end of this year, and by the end of 2020.
The future perfect continuous is used for: first, to talk about an action which will be in progress over a period of time that will end in the future. As an example, number 1. By next March, we shall have been living here for 5 years. Example number 2. I shall have been teaching in this college for 20 years by next July. Example number 3. By the end of this year, he will have been acting for 30 years. And the second, to show that something will continue up until a particular event or time in the future. As an example is, James will have been teaching at the university for more than a year by the time he leaves for Asia. And the last one, to talk about something that finishes just before another time or action. As an example is, I will be tired when I get home because I will have been walking for over an hour.
Notes: in modern English, will is preferred to shall. Shall is mainly used with I and we to make an offer or suggestions, or to ask for advice. See examples above. With the other person, you, he, she, and they. Shall is only used in literary or poetic situations. With rings on her fingers and bell on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes.
Okay guys, I think it's enough from us about the future tenses materials we have provided. Okay guys, we will play a game. The game is words game in the future tenses. So the game is like this. First, we will do home pimpa, and then someone who win the home pimpa at the first time, that person will arrange the first word. If the last one win the home pimpa, that person will arrange at the last word. So, are you ready guys?
Yes, we are ready.
So we do home pimpa.
Om pimpa layum kampreng. You tweet. Kufa at first and Abid second word. Om pimpa layum kampreng. You third word. Oh, okay. We can sweet. Okay. Japan sweet. You the last.
I the last.
Kufa first, Abid second, Sinta third, I'm fourth, and Nita last. Okay? So we will arrange according to the number. So guys, Kufa is first. Please, Kufa.
She
Will
go to
farm. 3, 2, 1. You find it. You must arrange one sentence with simple future tense.
Okay. I will buy a fish tomorrow.
Correct. So guys, and then we will make one sentence from future continuous tense. And Pufa, you are first again, please.
he
Will be.
study.
You're wrong. Yes. You must say studying. Oh, you get a punishment. Please make one sentence with future continuous tense.
He will be studying at 8 p.m. tonight.
Okay, correct.
Yay!
Okay, then we will use future perfect tense to make sentence, and I will begin with I. You?
Will
F.
submit.
Hey, you wrong.
I'm wrong.
Yes, actually, submitted.
Submitted.
Yes.
I got punishment.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I will make one sentence from what?
Future perfect tense.
Perfect tense. Okay. Okay, I will have eaten noodle tonight. That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any questions? Comments below. Thanks for watching and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.